remember when I was a little girl, I would always turn our dining room into a classroom that consisted of my stuffed animals and my dolls. I always had these hand-me-down, colorful, and bright teaching tools that consisted of ABC flashcards, teaching manuals, student vocabulary books that I'd read to my class, CVC word games, and my mom's china cabinet in the glass sliding door became my whiteboards. The source that not only supplied my classroom, but also helped create my dream of being a teacher is my kindergarten teacher, Miss Fagg. Ironically, my love for school wasn't something I'd say I was born with, and here's why. I loved school, but I hated leaving my mom. I was so attached to her, and I always wanted to be with her. This was so bad that I remember going to the office to call home because I would always have a tummy ache. But really, it was my heartache from being away from the person I've always been so close to. Eventually, Miss Shelley, the secretary, knew I just missed my mom, so she wouldn't send me home. Instead, she would give me medicine for my tummy, which I now know were sweet tarts or Tic Tacs. While I was at school, Miss Fagg became like my second mom and my safe haven. She had both my brother and sister before me, so my mom and her had developed a friendship. Because of her bubbly personality, caring heart, and love for teaching, my mom fought hard for me to be in her room, and once she was my teacher, I only wanted her to be my teacher. I became so close to Miss Fagg that I no longer cried for my mom. I would cry for her instead. We worked out a plan where I would go and sit with her in the mornings before I'd have to go to my own classroom. We'd have girl talk and catch up, and I'd help her run errands before her kids would come in. She motivated me to break out of my comfort zone and planted a little seed of my heart that created my love for teaching. Throughout the rest of my school, she continued to keep in touch with me and reminded me of how proud she was. Since then, I loved the rest of my teachers, and I loved the small school that I went to. I wouldn't have wanted to go anywhere else. Out of all the memories with Miss Fagg, my favorite is when I was a senior. I decided to get an internship at my old elementary school, Montcalm Elementary, my last semester of senior year. This was also Miss Fagg's last year before she retired. I was in the second grade classroom, but I'd get to see her whenever I would check in or out of the office since the kindergarten room was right beside her, and we'd chit-chat for a little bit. When my senior year was coming to an end, and I was in my last week of high school, the seniors do a walk throughout the elementary school. I got to walk down these halls where it all began, see these teachers that pushed me along the way, and show these children what they can become with hard work. I also got to stop by and hug the teacher that created my love for education, the one who supported me throughout the years, and I was making proud. She is the inspiration for the teacher that I want to be and that I want to become, and I want to impact children's lives just like she did mine. I also got to stop and take a picture with my first real class. And now, my story of being a teacher is officially beginning, thanks to the great teachers that have helped pave the way, but especially the one that started my journey when I was in kindergarten. That's the one that I hold near and dear to my heart, always.